Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Victoria 3, our Emperor Meiji. And yeah, we are actually directly at the outbreak of the, let's call it the Russo-Japanese War. 2 years later than the historic role model, is hard to say, or example, but yeah. But this time, unlike in history, we unfortunately do not have the Brits, at least supportive or diplomatically, on our side. The other way, they are actively involved and defending the Russians, which came out quite surprisingly. Whilst our potential allies, the Germans, the North German Federation, dropped us at this very point, which won't be so easily forgotten. Maybe it was due to the alliance with Russia with Italy, who also ditched the Russians. Since they share a market, this might be one of the reasons. Anyhow, we are fighting our war against the Russian. It's about Manchuria, and yeah, we are on the outbreak. We are moving our troops here, and we should be technologically way superior, but by numbers we are absolutely outnumbered. So it's gonna be the question if we can piece out the Brits, for example. Yeah, we will see. It would be something. Maybe in the aftermath, it wasn't the best idea to put in the Liberate Brunei, I'm not sure. But we shall see. If it's possible, maybe to strike some peace with the Brits and so on. The main idea is to move in fast, overrun here the Manchurias and hope that our war score goes up. And then with the defensive machine gun technology and so on, we'll be able to defend from the Brits, which are attacking at the moment down here in the South Chinese colony, which is absolutely okay. However, we need to be scared definitely also of invasions in Japan. But yeah, we're going all in, so we're also doing a naval landing. So we do have, let's have a look at our armies. We have mainly our main army, or one of our main armies here, under Kagenori Shimamura, who attacks here with 99 divisions or battalions here on the North China front from Shenjing into southern Manchuria, whilst Kaisuke Deba is about to land with the navy forces by Yasuo Yoshinire here in the outer Manchurian area, so taking Vladivostok and kind of creating a pincer movement here in Manchuria. We shall see how this works and yeah, how this is gonna be displayed. And I think I don't want to waste too long. We have some navy groups down here hunting for convoys, maybe can slip through. Otherwise, we're not going to do any big offensive action versus the Brits or something. Our focus is here to drive the Russians out as quickly as possible, and then we shall see. We could go and activate also the conscripts. I'm not sure yet. The Russians, I think, haven't done it. Nor the Brits, and we already have quite a deficit. I mean, we can definitely take some debt for this war, it's absolutely true, but also our market was heavily affected recently by the missing trade routes that now we had with the Brits or the Russians, of course. Let's have a quick look over to our trade routes. Yeah, you see a couple of them. The Brits were a really big trade partner of ours. Russians we reduced already over time, so yeah, this is a really big setback, but yeah, the worst thing we can actually lose, it's war reparations, so we shall see where this goes. And I think that's the moment where let's just go in. I will slow down to 2, so we have a good overview what is going on here, and let's go in it. And okay, now all these event or journal entries fire, because I think they require, especially these modern technologies in warfare, we need these troops or ships at the front line. So yeah, here we are, Destroyer and Protector. Yasuo Yoshinire has made use of destroyer ships in the ongoing conflict, teaching us much about they are best utilized. So I understand torpedo boat destroyer is the more accurate name? Not at all, I believe they can be designed to destroy all kinds of things. Well, okay. Less convoy requirements or navy defense. Yeah, we're in a war, we definitely go now for navy defense. I mean, we do not have so many convoys and they will be heavily attacked. I'm pretty sure that is there actually a good overview of pardon me, a little bit cold. Is there an overview where I see active naval battles? I don't know, but our convoys will be attacked. But let's focus here. This is the most relevant front, and here we stay with our focus. And there we go with further journal entries. The war in the mud. The entrenched front. Heavy usage of trenches in southern Manchuria by Kategorira Shimamura has turned the land into a blasted hellscape. The stalemate cannot last forever, but it's not clear that the best way forward is. Have you ever been there in the trenches? It's less lonely than you'd think. You have friends everywhere. The rats will be with you every day and night, and even when your mates die, they'll stay right here with you, just down below in the mud. We must entrench further in southern Manchuria. A zone rouge for 9 years. Okay. Oh, this sounds like World War One. Devastation. And becomes trench red. Okay. We can't let our defenses stagnate. Okay. Similar effects. We need a breakthrough. I mean, this is kind of the same output. I don't understand the difference, to be honest. Isn't it 5% southern Manchuria agriculture mortality? Japan gets... Yeah, I mean, in the end, I would logically go for these days, and this is too hard. We don't need to dig in super hard in southern Manchuria right now. But I feel like here we get a bonus, so let's go for this one. Alright, and we take this kind of... Yeah. Oh, southern Manchuria is the Russian territory. I was like wrong in my head, but anyway, still. And yeah, there was something wrong in the event text also. Oh gosh, there's like a lot of enemies showing up now. The enemies don't use trenches since, as far as I know, they only do have line infantry, and we come with our very modern trench infantry. So I think this should be, at least technologically wise, really an easy. I'm really excited, or it's going to be very interesting to see how the troops are going to perform over here. Here the English obviously heavily now outnumber us, but I'm happy if they deploy all their troops over here. Also, we're superior to the Brits. I mean, we have trench infantry. Oh, they also do. It's a mix with them. Okay. They use machine guns, but they also use motorized reconnaissance, which we don't. Okay, yeah, the Brits are kind of even. And here we have the first battle commencing. Actually, the Russians attack first. Alright, but they should be easily repelled, I think, by, yeah, seeing the kind of weapons in use. Do we have a battle down here already as well? Nope. Yeah, I hope they're gonna be repelled easily. Do you use who we have here? General Oleg Lopuchin, okay. Moral damage on casualties taken, that's nice to see. We do have a careful maneuver, so yeah. Okay, speaks a pretty clear language at the moment. Over here you see the wounded and the death and demoralized go up pretty high with the Russians. They're running basically in our machine guns fire without any support, but you can... Yeah, the depiction by the game is maybe, I don't know, not 100% accurate, but okay. What is happening over here? Oh gosh, and now we have... Oh, we shouldn't have allied them. Now we have actually the Filipino troops here with line infantry fighting the British, kind of bringing up the exact same scenario over here. Technology-wise, so... Yeah, but at least they're dug in and not using the stupid strategy. However, they will... Oh, and the Brits are suffering quite some losses. Let's see where this is leading to. Alright, here we are happily repelling the attack. Coming already into March. And stay, for the propaganda reasons, stay very optimistic and say that, of course, we wanted to run... This was a maneuver that was planned, so we wanted to trap them, the Russians, here into an attack in the muddy and cold winter, and wait for the March to appear when we go to our own offensive. That's exactly what we're planning, yeah. And we have 21 days to go for our naval invasion. Alright. And let's see where we have. In East China Sea, now we have the convoy raiding. This is potentially somewhere over here, and Gulf of Tonkin. So down here in Vietnam we're getting... Okay. Well, keep your fleet down there, Brits. Don't harass me here with the naval invasion for Outer Manchuria, and I'm quite happy. But yeah, these numbers here speak kind of a clear language. And I do also hope that the Russians will suffer some kind of, yeah, revolution coming up or something. Doesn't, because, yeah, remember, we are the, economically wise, the biggest country in the world already. We have the biggest GDP, and yeah, their standard of living is pretty low. They are very autocratic, and with these losses and so on, I feel like yeah, that they should get I don't know if they should get in a revolution, but they should have could potentially get some significant problems internally. Let's call it like this. All right, and we enacted the private health insurance in the meantime. All right, yeah, allows us to go higher up here in our institutions. However, yeah, and right now we don't have the bureaucracy for this. We are building some new. But a lot of our interest groups really liked the measure, and therefore I think we got the authority back that we were missing recently. So yeah, I think we can actually enact some, yeah. By the way, let's have a look over here. Convoys Radeon, I don't know what to do about it. We're taking it into consideration. Yeah, these market access, I think this is more due to the miss of convoys right now, yeah. So potentially we should actually build all supports, but I think they're already in here as well. Expensive, yeah. I think we built already some government buildings, trade routes, yeah. I think we do have an interest everywhere in the world already, so this is not really important. These are not interesting for us right now. Kaisuke Deva? Ah, he's doing the Navy invasion, so this is also fine. And I think we lost kind of we stopped, for the authority reason, we stopped the violent suppression, so I'm happy to put it back in where we have some turbulence here. And right now, yeah. Where do we have turbulence? Formosa, Tianjin, Guangdong, also basically in all the, yeah, absolutely in all the Chinese or foreign apart from Chubu, wherever, however, Chubu, I don't know why we always have problems over there. Violent suppression. With Chubu, I don't know, but let's try here something else because I don't want to just kill our beloved Japanese countrymen. So maybe we go for some, I don't know, emergency reliefs. They did have some social issues. Let's do it. Let's play good and bad cop at the same time. Let's do also the violent. Oh no, it can't. One is already in. Okay. All right. Let's. Probably we're gonna lose the authority anyways again. But back to the war that's really mattering right now. And see if we can finally go, hopefully, to the offensive at some point. Yeah, the Brits are pushing through. That's expected. Yeah. Oh, right. Russian convoys. China Sea. Ooh. What's the sunk? 150. Oh, gosh. Over here. Oh, is this really affecting actually our combat effectiveness over here because of the supply? We shall see. This is kind of dangerous right now, but I think we do need to... Yeah, I mean, you're controlling the coast of Japan. So maybe you can actually say, let's put you on escort convoys over here. And hope that they will potentially beat down any raiders. I'm not really happy, by the way, with the Victorias. Yeah, we're losing tons of convoys down here, you see. I'm not very happy with the Victoria's model for naval warfare. I hope there's gonna really be an update at some point. Oh gosh, and we're losing tons of convoys. At least we're sinking some Finnish convoys as well. Oh, but we're fighting you for your pins. 15 days to go for our invasion. But I'm wondering why there's really no sea battles actually. Oh, there is one occurring right now. Oh, us fighting the... Alright, this should be an easy one. No, now we're fighting off those Russian flotillas. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, demolish them. They dare to raid around here by the Japanese homelands here in the seas around... Like, really, this is unbearable. And here their attack also breaks down. Yeah, let's hope we can be fast. Yeah, is there any... I'm a little bit nervous since a lot of our... If the trade route efficiency, you know, our convoys are going down. Since we're importing, I think, a lot of... also from Guangdong down here, we do have a lot of agriculture in rice especially. So, yeah, these natural products might be kind of bad for our economy if they miss, or especially for our population. So also we might face same problems for not revolution. No, we're looking good. And now we're going on the attack. Okay, and we can't break through. That is a little bit disappointing over here. Let's wait until for our naval invasion over here. And if this one is not really leading to a massive breakthrough over here, we'll definitely get our holy moly. Oh god. This is also, I mean, the scaling, guys. Isn't this a little bit too intense? You know, that suddenly they sink 1400 convoys. Well. Okay, now we have our invasion over here. There's no defense, this is okay. We do need our navy definitely to... Those need to do this, but maybe we might try to escort the convoys down here just for engaging maybe with these British raiders over here. God damn it. Is there any supply issues right now? It doesn't seem like it. But yeah, and apparently I'm a little bit disappointed, or heavily actually, that the line infantry and we have we have shrapnel artillery. But they are landing up here, also quite interesting. Is there a way to make peace with just the Brits? I'm not sure. With this, I'm always not to 100%, yeah. Ah, well, we see. Oh, god, okay, here our defense crumbles. Here we are being repelled. What is poor visibility? Is it a big problem? What are we having over here? Oh yeah. Environment and weather. I was talking about we're trapping them into bad weather times to attack, but apparently it was still the early March, and I know it's already May. Wasn't that great either. I thought there was, for a short moment, I thought there was a naval battle going on. I mean, if this pincer movement, our big scale one, is taking over the entire backland, I'm quite happy. No worry then if they kind of cut them off here. But I don't know if I would have liked to be, you know, this is a big massive province, of course, in a normal world. I would have expected the landing kind of down here. I think Vladivostok, don't get me, it should be here. So to take this port and then cut them off from here, but yeah. Move to outer Manchuria front, alright. Is he on the right one? I hope it's just one front. Yeah, he's still here. That's absolutely fine. And I think, let's see if he can exploit here a little bit. I think there's at least Russians are going somewhere else also. Okay, the Brits advance down here a bit. Oh no, now we have this. Ah, guys, what is this? Come on. Now the Brits are, like, we see a lot of Russians over here, but yeah, then this tiny little pocket over here, this is a little bit absurd, but yeah. I think in the end, everybody is hoping for a big military update. Don't get me wrong, some people were criticizing when Victoria 3 came out, people were criticizing that you don't have the control over these single units, like in other Paradox games. To be honest, I'm a kind of a fan of the idea to say it is part of the generality and you're not directly a commander, so it's okay to, I think I really like the idea to have fronts and give just armies over there. This fits to the game style in my opinion. Nevertheless, what they made out of it, at least in the current state, is a little bit odd in my opinion, and I'm not a big fan. Well, so what, for example, yeah, this one is just, you know, weird. Let's see, where did he move now? Is he still here? Advancing to the front, defending the front. And okay. And here. And where's Deva? I mean, we'll see. We'll see when he's here, advancing to the front. And here we do have... Ah, it's different. Okay, it's all fine, all good. Let's see, now the Russians withdrew. I think they fired a lot of troops over here to Sakhalin Toku front. Okay, which one is this? Oh gosh, God. Oh no. Now we suddenly do see what I was expecting. Oh god, god, god. I feel like you're seeing a kind of a disaster over here. And see again, I mean, the AI just sends a Russian... Is anybody here actually? No, they just somehow... Okay. Maybe we can, if there's... No, there's 35 ones. Okay, then it's... It is time, guys. We activate our conscripts in northern Japan, so we can repel those guys over here. So I think this is what we need to do to fight them off. Even though, yeah, why is the AI sending a random invasion to take our capital? Because it's a fair strategy in this game, and still our superior navy is fighting them off, you know. But they can still land substantially. I don't know. Over here, oh, the Royal Navy. Is this the home fleet? Are we really? Is the Japanese fleet down here showing the British who's the boss here in Asia? Let's hope it stays like this. Ooh, that's really a tough one over here. Two major navy battles. However, we lost quickly our... where are the conscripts actually? Since... how long did it take to mobilize? I'm really don't know so much about it. I think maybe let's also get some more in the end. And then maybe it's also time to then activate some more of these Oceanian reserves units. I just sent them here to hold them off for a little bit. I mean, they obviously won't, but I really kind of hope at least that these two naval victories won't really allow the Russians to sustain this landing. Also, I feel like they withdrew troops from several fronts, so I don't know, our next attack is hopefully here going to be nice. We did lose, however, yeah, a couple more. But here we keep on pressing, very good, very good. Kaisuke Deva is doing great, actually. Down here we are... still the Filipinos are fighting, okay. Wow, but this is a major victory. The battle in the South China Sea here is like a major one. But here we lost ours. But here we keep on pushing and going. Here's the enemy has only just some rear guards. Borrowed. Yeah, but of course here that they took over here Japan is kind of a pain. Maybe we should actually get some bigger force also to attack over here quickly to clear this up. Okay, he's just 25 units. But yeah, see, come on, it's a shame we don't get really results in terms of ships. I have the feeling that have been destroyed or anything, but you can see the dead, and Navy definitely needs to also maintain a lot of sailors. So here the Brits are getting heavily demolished, whilst the Russians also. So I'm really surprised that we can beat the Brits. That wasn't... why are we having such big problems over here? Oh god, and here the Russians are advancing. In Japan, this is unbelievable. I really, guys. Okay, naval victory was one down up here already, and getting convoys at Manchuria. Then let's just go. Here we will go for raid convoys here in Sea of Japan. So I hope that they will massively lose no convoys over here. So, oh, guys, where's the conscripts? All of them out. And I think it's also time maybe to raise taxes a little bit. At least we're at war, you know. So we can afford this. But yeah, what is happening over here is a little bit offsetting. Zulu Sea, South China Sea, they sunk convoys. What? We're just defending them here, defeating them here. And I hope we're gonna sink now tons of convoys for the Russians, yeah? What, 41, East China Sea, well... And here we are stuck. Okay, that's okay, they were actually more harming us than anything else. They're still here, guys, oh god. And here, I don't know why our troops can't break through, and I'm... Okay, the attack continues, We do have mud in July, okay. And this is a disgrace, but I don't know what's the problem, to be honest. I don't know how to really use the conscripts, to be honest. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm wondering where our reinforcements stay. And why are these Russian convoys? I mean, come on, guys. What is happening over here? This we do have a full naval superiority. We won 2 naval battles, and I'm sending my ships to raid here, and they can take over entire Japan or what? Come on. This is just depressing a little bit, to be honest. And maybe I managed. I don't want to blame you know, I don't want to blame just the mechanics right now, but this is quite a big letdown in my opinion. And how do they supply these guys? I mean, they robbed probably the Japanese, but I shipped 380 battalions on, while probably the right answer in this case would be a landing in St. Petersburg or something like this to retaliate with same measures. But I find this just too exploity, so I don't want to do this. And are we heavily, like now, boom. How can the Russians really supply these troops? I thought when you're on an island and there's like convoys being raided, this is almost impossible. Okay, I guess here also on this front line. Okay, now changes need to be done. I would like to set you for the defensive, but we need to actually hit home. Let's do a navy invasion here then. Let's plan a comeback with the troops from him, because we are kind of at the moment where we do want to. I mean, here's nothing is happening here, so we take category, drive them over here, and hope that we roll them up from the north. Yeah. Then let's try here to Chugugu, and of course I forgot the name once again. And let's see how this one goes. 49 days, okay. Okay, I'll speed up a little bit, to be honest, because I'm a little bit frustrated with these effects right now, and I hope I can still clear this, let's say. At least the Brits take also quite a long time down there. And here we should not go to the offensive anymore. I think this was a waste. However, no. Yeah, by the way, if you know how the conscripts work and what I did wrong about it, then please let me know. This might be kind of interesting for me right now. Yeah, our war. I mean, our war. What do you call it? Cost of war and our readiness for the war itself is like decreasing heavily, of course, since our capital is taken and entire Japan. But how come the Russians perform this well? But look at how many naval battles have been won here. How can they goddamn supply their annoying... And the Brits withdrew their troops, apparently. So then actually go to the offensive again. And so do you. Oh, what you can... are the Brits all here now, or what? Wait, and where's Deva? Did he die? Or anything? Ah, okay, Deva has died, okay. And his troops? Where are our troops over here? They were just transferred to him. Oh no! Oh, come on. And now they moved all these troops down here. Oh, this is sometimes this military management. It's really, really annoying in my opinion. Anyways, let's have a quick look and try to fix it. Where you he's at Japan HQ. Okay, then we need to get another general in Japan. Okay, and let's see who is probably helpful. This guy, he'll be promoted, and because I want you now, he's like not mobilized. Sometimes this game is weird, but I want you to advance down here since this is I think our only chance, and then somehow I hope this naval invasion of ours is gonna take Japan back in 13 days, and that we manage to get something. I mean, the entire Russian army is in Japan, you know. Despite Sea of Japan, who's around here with naval invasion has happened here. Raiding convoys. No, it's we want them to do this exactly. It's still okay. Then you guys do escort convoys actually down here, just in case. I want to find more of the enemy ships actually. Okay, we have the invasion in 2 days. Of course, the Russians now take because the general died, and they offer us pre-war reparations. Hell no. Is there any? No, we do not accept this one. This we can do at any time. Oh, guys. I mean, sure, our troops were so far a little bit disappointing, and also but our navy was great. But I feel a little bit cheated on because, you know, we're breaking through. I feel a little bit cheated on in terms of that we're just being screwed by the game mechanics a little bit. Naval invading, when is it coming? Come on, free Japan, free Japan, free Japan. I mean, this is still, I find that kind of unbelievable. This doesn't make sense to me, but okay. I will stop whining. I'm sorry for the whininess. At least we're defending them off right now. Let's just hope this damn naval... Waiting for Takeoki Kamyo to prepare their forces less than 1 day. Okay, we're waiting for several days already. Or they're fighting... Is there some other fight going on? Come on. Guys, where is the invasion? Waiting for their forces. Takio, is it his forces? No. And also, yeah, our readiness is rushing down. I mean, look at these numbers. It was actually... This is... No, we don't want you. Thank you for the offer, but we don't want you in the custom union. We had this before. Well, it looks like we can't make it. It's a big drawback, a big setback, and but it will lead to. It will lead inevitably. It will lead to this one because I don't see, and I still wonder where's our naval invasion. Alright guys, if you're better than me, which you probably are in warfare in Victoria 3, I'm happy for some further explanations why and how this happened. But yeah, with this we officially lose this conflict with the Russians. And yeah, very, very, very unsatisfying. And we have to pay them war reparation, have devastation going on over here. Oh. And therefore to face a lot of problems all over the place. Probably I can't easily just reduce my taxes to, let's say, I mean, we might be able to keep this up over time. We can't afford another war anyways, we're out here. And yeah, we do potentially also have a truce with the Russians until the Brits until 1911. Alright, everybody. A very sad one, despite the initial success and the high hopes. This was the major naval victories. This was a big disaster. Yeah, I want to let this rest for the moment. So I think maybe you had still some fun, more than I did. And let me know what I did wrong, how to use the conscripts properly, or have you had similar experience so far? This was kind of annoying anyways. We obviously keep on going, and maybe we'll find, or hopefully we'll find some time to take revenge or see how the Japanese people are gonna take this one. Thank you for watching. If you liked my suffering, I would be happy if you leave me a like and a subscription. And yeah, see you the next time when we continue with this Let's Play. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.